morning. It's Shitathlon Saturday, and today, as ever, you can pick 3 things from the list, do them back to back, 4 time, like a triathlon of your own making. Okay, so we've got 50 man makers. If you click on prepare, if you're in the SugarWOD app, if you click on prepare, you'll see a demo for that. If you are not in the SugarWOD app, then it is 2 dumbbells. You will put them on the ground, do a press up on them. You'll do a row on one arm, a row on the other. You'll jump your feet in. You'll bring the weights up to your shoulders in a squat and finish overhead. And see if you're not really sure, then don't pick that one, do something else. Or make something up and see what happens. Nobody's here to watch you. Make up your own movement. Do 50 of whatever you want. So that's option 1. Option 2 is a cluster. So a cluster, the weight starts on the floor. You bring it or them, depending if it's a bar or dumbbells or one weight or whatever, from the floor into a squat on your shoulders and then deliver the weight overhead. So it's kind of in there for if you're not quite sure that you want to do the man makers, but you quite kind of like it. I mean, I probably wouldn't do the man makers and the clusters, although it's up to you. It's your workout. Next one is 100 hand release press ups. So chest to floor, just lift your hands off the floor like a centimetre, half a centimetre, press back up. You can do these full press ups, you can do them on your knees, you can do them on a raised surface. If you're on a raised surface, don't do hand release, just do chest touching, okay? And by the way, it should touch down about here somewhere. If the surface is touching you up here, it means that you've like flared your elbows out. Keep your elbows tucked in by your sides. 300 meter walking lunge. Knee touching the floor for every step. Measure out 300 meters, possibly in like shuttles. I've put this in, I've missed these out over the last few weeks because winter. Likelihood is people weren't outside. But if you're outside doing this, then you might want to do something like the walking lunge. So 300 meters, you could pace out like 50 meters or 30 meters or something and then just shuttle back and forward between them. As I've said in the past, like, don't get too like, oh my god, but is it 300 meters? I don't know if I've measured it right. Nobody's checking. Nobody's checking. I mean, I'll know in my soul, I'll know if you don't do it right. 200 single arm power snatches. So these are just single weight power snatches. The weight touches the floor, finishes overhead, touches the floor, finishes overhead. 120 overhead squats. So you could do these like with a broomstick, right? It doesn't have to be with weight. With a broomstick, hold the weight, so you'll have a wide grip on it, hold the weight overhead, and squat with it. You can do these with a one weight held overhead. The closer together your hands, the more challenging you're going to find the movement for sure. And even with a single weight held overhead, you're going to find that quite challenging. So broomstick, barbell, broomstick with like a shoe tied on each end. I don't know, something like that. You could tie a water ball on each end just to make it more interesting. 300 double unders. What's that? What's with the double unders, Anne? Where did they pop up from? Yeah, so double unders are a common feature in CrossFit. There's a workout called the 333, which you might see represented in this Shitathlon. So that workout is 300 double unders. It is a 3-mile run and it is a 3-kilometer row. Now let me think. I think it goes run, double unders, row. Could have checked that before we started, couldn't I? I forget. A quick Google. 333 CrossFit. You'll see it if you're keen to do it in the right order and keen to do the 333. In terms of the 3-mile run, I can't help you there. I guess you could shuttle it back and forward. I suggest that you get your wee maps out and measure out something that's going to be 3 miles before you start, so you know where you're going. And the 3K row, obviously, you know, only if you've got a rower, right? I get it. Not everyone's got a rower. Most of you don't, right? But you could do part of it. You could do the run and you could do the double unders. I'll come back to the double under thing in a second. You could do the run and you could do the double unders, and then you could maybe just like do the 10K bike. It's not even remotely the same thing. It doesn't matter. It's so fun, right? It's just fun. The double unders. 2 skips for, no, 1 jump for 2 spins. They take practice, and 300 of them definitely takes practice. You could sub that for 300 single skips. That would be fine. That would be fine. Or don't do the double under one. Choose something else. And of course the 10K bike is in there as well. So, couple different sort of options this week. Things that you've maybe not done before. It's up to you. It's your Shitathlon. It's your workout. Enjoy.